All right, we're gonna let everybody in. Any questions for Eric? Go right ahead. Jen?
Hey, Eric. Thanks for doing this. Better audio now than pregame. Just starting off really broadly, what were some combinations of players you particularly liked out there?
I mean, I thought everybody that stepped on the court gave us some good minutes. It's even hard to tell combinations, honestly. In a game, I play 16 people because we're subbing so often. But no, I just really liked the way we played. I thought we moved the ball great. I thought we got on the boards. I thought we disrupted. Kind of did everything except make open shots, which is an important part of basketball. But I have confidence if we get those quality shots and we move the ball like that, we're going to be all right.
With Ariel and Maisha, leading the way on the scoring column, what'd you see from them, both tangible stuff and intangible stuff?
I mean, one thing they're both doing right now is they're just alert. They're alert to extra possessions. I thought Maisha just played solid. She got on the offensive board, chased down some long rebounds, shot the ball when she was open. And Ariel just kind of did what she does, passed the ball, got her hands active, made a couple shots. She had a couple more that I know she'll make as she gets a rhythm. So just what I expect from them both.
And it looks like Julie had a good day in terms of assists and turnovers. What'd you see from her? And did you mostly ever at the point, or was she also playing the two?
She did a little bit of both. I mean, mostly playing the point, but we put her off ball in a couple sets. She understands where her teammates are, where the defense is going to be. She can hit the short pass, off pick and roll in the pocket, and she can also skip and hit the weak side. So she reads the floor quickly and has an instinct for where the ball needs to go, and that's how you end up with whatever she had, 8 assists in 19 minutes.
And last thing for me, just how did Aaliyah look making her pro debut here?
Look, she looked very good. She got the cursory smack to the face. Had to come out for a minute, but got back in there. She defensively, she understands our schemes already. She's in the right place. She competes on the glass. And then she had a couple of really nice drives. And also just naturally when she receives it, if she feels the rotation, she makes the extra pass so quickly. So I'm really encouraged by her.
Awesome. Thanks.
Christy.
Hey, Eric. You had 10 players with double-figure minutes in this game. What did you like most about that? And I know it's preseason, but what did you like most about the minutes that one got on the floor?
I said before the game, I wanted to make sure everybody got a run. I didn't know whether some people were going to end up at, 14 or 18 or somewhere in between. So, we kind of got everybody needs to get this one out of their system, play against somebody else besides ourselves and our practice guys. And, there's no substitute for putting the uniform on and getting some live game action. So even the minutes don't, we did a little something with Atlanta at halftime where we went through kind of a couple situations and played some possessions. So, even some of the guys like Queen and Honesty and Jakia and Kaylin actually got a few more reps than their minutes suggest. So it was a good day for everybody.
And just lastly from me, just moving forward, with what you were discussing about trying to close the lane down and all of kind of like the shell drill principles that Atlanta was going to present, how do you assess how you all did in that regard in the game?
I think we did pretty well. We kept them under 30 in the paint. We didn't put them on the line too much. Always room for improvement, and some of it's being able to take that away and get back out and disrupt shooters. So, we will definitely find plenty of things to get better at, but overall a good first step.
Winston.
Hey, Coach. Hope all is well. Considering. I wanted to find out how did you feel about Shakira's performance? Specifically, returning from injury. How did you feel she performed today?
Well, I mean, I think it's a big mental hurdle as much as anything, mental and emotional hurdle. Um, Always helps when you score on the first play. That kind of, you know, eases the pressure maybe that she would put on herself. But she looked like herself defensively. She was active, moving her feet. Um, got a couple finishes at the rim, made a jumper. So, you know, shook the rust off a little bit. Got back in a real live game with an audience and people watching, and that's a big step mentally to go through. So, very successful in that regard.
Great. Thank you.
Thank you.
Short and sweet.
Any? Hi, everyone. Any questions for Maisha? Jen?
Jen can wait.
Hey, Maisha, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. I see you were the leading scorer out there tonight for the team. Just how confident are you feeling after your overseas season, and kind of how are you looking to build off of last season offensively?
Yeah, definitely confident coming into the season from what I did overseas. But I know that I'm capable of doing it. It's just a matter of, my body feeling up to the task to do it. And I really felt good out there today. So just want to be consistent in what I'm doing moving forward.
Any of your teammates, particularly catch your eye out there? Like who was playing well?
Shoot, I thought everyone played well. Everyone did something that we practiced in training camp and it translated into the game. I mean, from the defensive side of the ball to the offensive side, like someone did something different and that's what makes our team, unique and special.
Just one more for you. I was going to ask you this on media day, but ran out of time. With Ariel coaching at Michigan in the off season, have you noticed anything different about Coach A coming back?
No. Still the same A. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. No, still the same A. She's being a lot more vocal, using her voice a lot more. But it's just A. Yeah.
Alrighty, sounds good. Thank you.
No problem.
Christy?
Hey, Maisha.
Hey.
With this game, and you said that you thought that everybody did something to positively impact the game and the style of play. Assess where you see the personality and philosophies and culture of this team developing too because of this game. Obviously, playing someone different than the practice squad over the
Yeah.
last week, but just to kind of get a really good feel of what this team could become this year.
Yeah, I mean, coming into this game, you look at the stats from Atlanta. I mean, they were number one in pace. Got to the free throw line a lot too. I don't know how many. I'm not good at reading the stat sheet so fast, but I don't know how many times they got to the free throw line. But I thought we did a good job of keeping them off the line for the most part, controlling the fouls and walling up. Paint points. How many? Can you help me read this?
Yeah,
Paint points. I'm sorry. We held up to under 30 paint point.
Yep, 26.
Yeah, held them to under 30. So it's just like little
Mhm.
stuff like that. We want to translate from last year and the years previous, our defensive intensity and definitely playing Atlanta. They're a fast team. They want to punch the ball inside, get out and run. And I felt like, we did a good job with slowing the game down for the most part, and knowing our coverages and how the other team plays and what they're looking for. So I think we did a pretty good job. Defensively, that's our goal every night is to disrupt their best players and just to muck up the game and make it ugly.
Understood. Thank you. And then just one last one for me with 10 players playing double figure minutes in this game. And obviously, just looking on paper, a lot more depth on the interior. How has that felt for you? You can play inside, outside, but what does that depth feel like now to have so much on the interior in the paint?
No, it definitely feels good because it's like give your all. Go until you have no more in the tank, knowing that there is somebody on the bench that can come in for you. Also, like for the starters, knowing that we have bench players that are capable of not making a drop off once we get into the game. And just like just giving it our all. Like we have great pieces from top to bottom. You know, whoever makes the team makes the team. But for the most part, all 12 of us really good. I mean, how many played today? 18. Everyone played, right? 16. All 16 did something positive for the team. So I mean, it doesn't matter. You know, just give it to her all.
Thank you, Mai,
Thank you.
for Ariel. Jen.
Hey Ariel, how's it going?
Hey, James, good. How are you?
Good. How are you feeling out there individually? You know, first live game action of the season. You talked about the game kind of slowing down for you in camp a little bit. Did you feel that out there?
Yeah, I did. I felt it. Obviously it was the first game, so just still trying to get my rhythm and kind of seeing like what we look at, what we feel, what we look like, what we feel like as a team. But physically, emotionally, spiritually, mentally, I feel good.
What'd you kind of learn about your team today, or what'd you see out there that you liked?
I like how well we passed the ball. I mean, obviously, I think we can get better at our passing, but I like the things that we're seeing and the things that we're trying to attack on the offensive end. On the offensive end.
And just last one for me, I'm gonna ask you about two of your teammates. Maisha is the leading scorer with 13, and then Julie Van Loo coming off the bench with 8 assists. You know, what'd you like from each of them?
I mean, I've liked it from Julie. I mean, I've been knowing of Julie for a really long time. Her ability to pass the ball and her ability to kind of see the play and see the open man, even if it's on the other side of the floor, is just really good. I like her excitement, her attention to detail, and what we're trying to do. And Maisha just looks really good right now. She looks healthy. She's moving really well, on the glass, pushing the ball, pushing pace, running on the floor. They both look really good right now. I'm really excited about them.
Awesome, thank you.
Christy.
Hey, Ariel.
Hey.
With the depth that was presented today with 10 players playing double your minutes, what did you like most about the combinations that were utilized in the game and the chemistry that continuing to develop from that?
Yeah, you were breaking up a little bit there, but what I heard your question was
Oh,
what I liked
sorry.
about the combination of the chemistry or the different lineups.
Yeah, just with 10 players playing double figure minutes and
Yeah.
with all of the different looks and combinations that can be created in these preseason games, what did you like most about the flexibility of having depth, especially on the interior?
I mean, obviously, it's really nice when you can have bodies, and not just random bodies, bodies that want to execute, bodies that have intention, people that want to go out and do well and, play for the team, play for the team win. Obviously it feels good. I mean, at the end of the day, we all know that depth is important in this league. So it feels good to know that we have some people that we can go to on the bench that won't have big drop off.
And last thing for me, just the overall personality and culture that's being developed for the team this season.
Mhm.
What do you see from that perspective, and how do you continue to stack days and understanding of what that culture could become?
Yeah, I mean, I think you hit it on the nail. You just got to stack the days. I mean, obviously we haven't hit any, I don't want to call it true adversity, but I don't think we've hit anything that we feel like we can't come back from yet, And I'd love to see us when we're, put through the fire, how we respond. But I think it's just the intentionality of everybody. Everybody on this roster has something that they want to prove to themselves, and wants to win. At the end of the day, we want to keep the main thing the main thing. And so I'm excited about it. Obviously, the personalities. I mean, we got a lot of goofy people. We got fun people, people that crack jokes. Couple of, I don't know, people that have, I guess, sneaky humor. I mean, it's just a good group of people. I really enjoy playing with them and being around them. But I think it's really going to translate for us on the court and our ability to grow and really lock into our chemistry.
And I said that was the last thing, but I did have one quick one if I could squeeze it in. Just with, and we've discussed this on Media Day with your coaching at Michigan and everything, but what I've seen in practice and even in the game today was your vocality. You were really utilizing your voice more. Is that something that's been, is that freeing for you? I know you've always had a great, strong voice, but it just feels like now it's being utilized more often and you're initiating that
Yeah.
communication a little more.
Yeah, I mean, part of it is I don't have a choice. I've been here the longest. Me and my we've been here the longest, so I know that there are things that some people. It's not that they don't understand. It's just kind of reminders of what we've been doing in training camp and just trying to keep everybody on the same page. And then on top of that, I don't have a choice. It's my job. I got to do it. I'm more comfortable in it. And, it's just the evolution of the game. We see all types of players as they kind of grow up through this league. It's just growing in that leadership role and being more comfortable in it.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.